everyone, and welcome to day 21 of Bookmas. This is our November book box battle episode, which is not our fault because my Owlcrate only arrived a couple of days ago. I think with everything that's going on this year and the fact that it's so close to Christmas, things got a bit wacky. So it shipped from America to Switzerland and then just got lost in Switzerland for like 2 weeks and then it randomly appeared. So that was a nice surprise, but it does mean this is much later than we would normally film these. So in this video I will be unboxing November's Owlcrate and November's Illumicrate and choosing who is the winner out of the two boxes. The last 2 months that I can remember have both been won by Owlcrate. I said while we were filming the last one that I was going to get a tally up on the screen and I was going to look up and see how many each one had won, and I've just remembered that I forgot to do that. So by next month's episode we will have a tally and we will have it, I will know who has won more. But yeah, Owlcrate was the winner last month, which means Owlcrate is the box I'm going to open first. See how it goes this month. So Book Box Battle is an episode that we do every single month. So if you do enjoy this video, make sure to check back, well, hopefully in a couple of weeks, because I know that both my December Illumicrate and Owlcrate have been shipped. But if one of them gets lost again, it might end up being closer to the end of January. But make sure to check back and then you'll get to see my thoughts and the comparison of both boxes each month. So yeah, let's go ahead and get Owlcrate open. Oh, that was a hard one. So, let's see what we got going on in this one. So we've got the spoiler card, and we've got the little monthly book thing that they do, of which we're going to look at. Not going to look at that yet, because I can't remember what the book is. I know I knew at some point, but I can't remember. It's been a long time since this one was announced and shipped. So, get rid of the dingly-doongly paper. And let's see what is going on in here. So we have a green box. Which has some screws in it, which is interesting. And it has it's got instructions because it's a flower press. I have never seen, oh god, so many screws to assemble. I've never seen a book box do a flower press before, so that's pretty fun. You prepare your flowers and then you place your flowers on the paper and then you let it sit for 3 to 4 weeks. And once they are completely dry, the flowers can be removed from the press and used for decor. So you have like the little sheets of paper and then the press itself. It says, "Ask a fairer to grow." I'm interested because not only is this like huge, but like pressing flowers is fun. I used to do it in books when I was younger, so that's quite interesting. I'm surprised, but in like a nice way. I'm not sure when I'll manage to get any use out of it, but I will certainly try to. Can't really figure out why you would need to like assemble it quite that much, because it kind of seems a bit self-explanatory, like you just press it. Oh, apparently you have to like screw the wing nuts back on and then tighten it, but like I can imagine that it would work just as well if you like press them together and then like put loads of books on top. Oh, apparently it's so that you don't have to stack anything on it. I wouldn't mind stacking things on it, it might just be like easier. So if you don't feel like doing the assembly bit, I think you can still use it, but like it's very good quality, that's for sure. She says, knowing nothing about flower presses. I wouldn't know whether it was good quality or not good quality, but like the wood feels good and the print is very, very beautiful. So that is a first. It's always nice to get something unique from a box. And that is, oh cool, this is inspired by a darker shade of magic because it's the blood command. Oh, I should have actually got that. I read that a couple months ago. That's really cute. So then we've got, you took the truth and you made it into flowers on a little box. And this is, oh, pretty. It's a necklace with like 3 little dandelion seeds in it. So those are very, very beautiful. That's quite pleasing. And that is inspired by Wild Beauty by Anne-Marie Macklemore, I think is how you pronounce her name. Their name? I don't know, but yes, so that's cool. Then we have Pip Stickers by Pipsticks, and these are just lots of little nature inspired stickers. So you've got leaves and mushrooms and moths and butterflies and some bees, and they're very, very cute. It's not something that I use very regularly, but I can imagine, I've got a feeling this is probably the month that has the reading planner in it, so I can imagine they would work quite nicely in the reading planner if you were interested in those. And then we've got a envelope which has a card in it, which has Eleanor Lorien, Nifredel Doriath, Athelis Kingsfoil Numenor, Cymbeline Rohan, and Malorn Lothlorien, which I think sounds like they're probably Lord of the Rings inspired. Yeah, some of Tolkien's imaginative Middle-earth plants in a set of vintage-style prints. So these are postcards, and these are by Rhiannon Ormond. So they are very beautiful. It's a very clever idea. Definitely not something I would send as a postcard, because I don't want to keep them too much. Because they're very, very pretty. Wow. Like, this definitely feels like a spring box, which is interesting. Like, I wouldn't have expected to receive this close to Christmas, like with all the nature aspects. Like, it feels kind of autumnal, but then you think it would be like a little bit earlier. But like, I'm enjoying it. It's very beautiful. Then we have a Tales from the Hinterland sneak peek. This is one of the books in the world of the Hazelwood by Melissa Albert. We have a reading planner. I was right, this is the reading planner month. The reading planners normally come in November, ready to arrive in December, so that you can like use them from January. And this year's reading planner is inspired by Blue Star Press. It's got like the If Home Belongs To, you've got the favourite books spread, which is gorgeous. You've got the month with all the days on there, and then some notes down the side. You've got a book wish list and a monthly TBR. And then you've got weekly planners. Weekly planner. Then little book review sections. Book reviews. This feels a lot thicker than the one they did last year. Notes. Favourite quotes. Monthly wrap up. And then like you do the next month and all the way through. And then all the way through. It's very, very pretty. I've seen a lot of people saying that like they didn't like the planner this month. I wasn't sure whether it was coming in November's box or in December's box, but I'd seen a lot of people saying that they didn't like the kind of aesthetic for it because they thought it was ugly. But I think this is really cute. Like, it's cactuses, and I like cactuses. It reminds me of the kind of thing that you'd find in Paper Chase, and like, because Paper Chase went mad for cactuses a few years ago, and like, I like the fact that it's really subtle styling. So like, the spreads are definitely the focal point, but you only get like the illustrations around the outside, and they are quite subtle. And I think that's a really nice touch. Like, I don't really like it when you're doing a reading planner and it's more about like the artsy style, because I know that's kind of the trend with bullet journals and doing all of like the artistic spreads. But I like the fact that this is a lot more simplistic, and I think that this is the kind of reading planner that I would actually use, because all of the ones that I've had so far I just haven't used yet. But this is really nice. It's also got a quote from Neil Gaiman on the back to make it that little bit more bookish. And then we have the book, of which, oh my god, I'd forgotten what they were including, but oh my god, their cover change is amazing. So it's Among the Beasts and Briars by Ashley Poston. This is normally white with like red, and it's like kind of a dark purple, and it's got like the pinky purpley pages. Oh, we're ripping this open. We're getting in here. I didn't do this last month because I was worried about ripping the book because it was like properly sealed. But this month we've got some little holes in the vacuum sealing. So I'm going for it. And I'm struggling, and I'm sorry about that. Come on, Alyce. Use your thumbs. That's what you have opposable thumbs for. Right. Okay, so we're in. Oh my god, it's like kind of like a magenta colour. I think that's what you'd describe that colour as. I'm not an artist, but oh, it's pretty. Oh, I like it. Oh, I like it a lot. Ooh. Then you've got like the little author letter postcard thingy. And then, oh, it's so pretty. Like the text is raised up. And then you've got the little fox at the bottom, which is adorable. And you've got like the birds at the top, which kind of reminds me of all the Crooked Saints. But like, oh, there's like a bear on the back. He's really cool. It's signed, which is really cool. And then you like pop round. And then you've got like the, oh, I'd forgotten. Oh, ooh. I forgot they were doing that under the dust jacket print things. It's got like people sat on bears walking in a forest. That's really, really pretty. Oh, I like it. So this book is about a girl called Keris who is safe in the kingdom of Eloria. Here there are no droughts, disease or famine and peace is everlasting. It has been this way for hundreds of years since the first king made a bargain with the lady who ruled the forest that borders the kingdom. But as Eloria prospered, the woods grew dark, cursed and forbidden. Keris knows this all too well. When she was young, she barely escaped as the woods killed her friends and her mother. Now Keris carries a small bit of the curse, the magic in her blood, a reminder of the day she lost everything. As the new queen is crowned, however, things long hidden in the woods descend on the kingdom itself. Keris is forced on the run. Her only companions are small and irritating fox from the royal garden and the magic in her veins. It's up to her to find the legendary Lady of the Wilds and beg for a way to save her home, but the road is darker and more dangerous than she knows, and as secrets in the past are uncovered amid the teeth and roots of the forest, it's going to take everything she has just to survive. Okay, like that sounds really, really good. Like I've heard amazing things about Geekerella and I've heard great things about Heart of Iron, which Owlcrate featured a few years ago. But I haven't actually read any of Ashley Poston's books myself yet, but this sounds like this is going to be the one that I will have the best feelings towards. Because I have a soft spot for books that have like foxy companions, and I now have my own foxy companion. Hello, Fifi. And I just think like, oh, here we go. Thank you, Sean. Sean has just delivered the Owlcrate Heart of Iron that they did. So yes, I now have two fancy schmancy Ashley Poston books. Both, like, they look so beautiful together. And I haven't read either of them. But, like, this one's a lot skinnier, which is surprising. But I do love what they have done with this cover change. So I think that the dark background looks like it's going to suit the tone of the book a lot better. Because I liked the simple design of the original cover with the white, and because it makes the fox like really pop out. But I think based off of that synopsis, it sounds like this dark style is really going to match the mood of the book. So I'm excited to pick it up. It's a really good choice to feature. And I think especially at this time of year, because it sounds like it's kind of like fairy tale-esque, and there's like lots of forests and travelling. Like that's exciting stuff to read in like the wintry, autumny months. And we also have the monthly pin, and that's a beautiful bear with like a flower for an eye, and that is by, I've lost my spoiler card. I found my spoiler card. That is by, oh, I've just seen the inside of the dust jacket. The art is by Catherine Petersland, and the pin badge for this month is by Morgane Brettshop. Okay, that's cool. It's beautiful. And then we've got the spoiler for next month, which is Love is a Battlefield. I already know which book they're doing in December, and I'm so excited. I'm honestly so excited because I know another box did it in November, and I was wishing that I could subscribe to that box just for that month, because this book sounds so good, and I'm looking forward to that box coming. And every December box will include an item from Fiction Bath Company, so that will be interesting because I've had mixed reactions to the toiletry things that they've included, but I will be interested to sniff it and hopefully not give myself a headache this time, because it wouldn't be the first time that had happened. So let me just stack all of this back in quickly so that it is safe. Boo-ba-doo-boo-boo. And then it's time to move on to Illumicrate, and I think it's gonna be hard to beat that again this month. Like, I know a lot of people aren't enjoying Owlcrate at the moment, but I actually am really enjoying the stylistic choices that they're making with their boxes. And I'm still really enjoying them. Like, oh, especially that cover. Like, I'm a sucker for any books that have like purple covers or like purpley pinky sprayed pages, because purple's my favourite colour. So the fact that Owlcrate normally do purple cover changes, I love that. I'm living for it. So now you've got Illumicrate. And this is the Spellbinding Stories box, and I know which book is in here, and I don't know what they've done to it, so I'm really looking forward to seeing that. Ah, I'm nervous. I'm nervous but excited. So we've got a little pouch. And in the little pouch, we've got something that Alyce has managed to... Oh, I managed to rip the pouch. Oh, it's fine though. It's fine. We have... Oh, Christmas tree decoration. Oh, cute. And this says, books are letters in bottles cast into the waves of time from one person trying to save the world to another. And it's like a time turner sand. I forgot what they're called. Hourglass. Oh, that is beautiful. A sandy sand. And this is inspired by This Is How You Lose the Time War. Oh, I'd seen they were doing a Time War item and I just assumed it was going to be a necklace. But like, wow. Oh, I just got this book on Kindle Daily Deal a couple of days ago as well. So I'm happy that I got that now. And that is designed by Her Paper World. Oh, so pretty. Oh, happy with that. That's going straight on the tree. Then we have a box. Oh, and it feels like it might be a ceramic jar, ceramic book thing that they do, because it's packaged. Oh, it is. It's a ceramic book. Oh, I've been using these as my punishment pots for my TBRs, so it's good to have another one because I can't remember where I put 2 of my old ones. So just use my download cup last month. That's not what we want. It's not bookish. Ooh. Oh, it's pretty. Oh, what was I literally just saying? I'm a sucker for anything purple. And this is like a beautiful lilac-y. Forgotten Fables on Folklore. A folio of Forgotten Fables on Folklore. A compendium of whispered tales from between worlds. Oh, it's beautiful. The only thing I can think of to do with these is use them as a punishment pot. This one is a lot wider. Unless that's my imagination. It feels a lot wider than the other ones that they've included. Like that feels like I would be able to get my sticks out a bit easier. So I like that, and it's just, they're pretty. I'm not very creative, so I don't really know what to use them for. But it's very, very beautiful. I love the colour. That's really nice. Oh, they're both pulling it out of the water this time. Pulling it out of the... They're both doing really good. And that's by Chatty Nora. Then we have another little pouch thing. And this little pouch thing is the pin badge for the month. And this is by Stacey McAvoy Caunt. And it says The Will, the Words and the Way. And that's inspired by this month's book. So try not to look too closely at that yet. Because you will get spoilers. So then we have something that is very appropriate for this year. We have a reusable face cover. So let's get this out somehow. It's like a rippy strip, but then it's also like resealable. I don't really... oh, I'm not very good at opening packets. So this is a reusable face covering, and it's got like, oh, okay, that's quite comfy around the ears. Oh, if I can get it on. Okay. Oh, that feels so different to like the scratchiness of the blue ones. Like I have to wear the blue disposable medical grade ones for work, so that feels like a lot different. I'm guessing you like pull that. Oh, you can adjust it. That would have been easier to try that first. That's really, really cool. Like, that's definitely something that I will use as well, because like, I don't like using the disposable ones all the time. But then I haven't had any reusable ones. Will it pass the beard test, Sean asks. I don't know, because I don't have a beard. But if any of you have experience with beards, please hit me up and let me know whether that works for you. And that is also by Stacey McAvoy Caunt, and that's inspired by one of our favourite witches, Circe. Keep yourself safe while mixing potions or out and about. That's a really cute one. Aww. It's a really nice idea, especially like this time of year. I think even if you have been staying in for most of the year, like everybody's kind of popping out at the moment, even if just for like little Christmassy bits. So that's a really good time to include it. So then we've got, I was going to do the book next, I've just seen what's underneath it. Oh my god, it's because we got 2 books this month. I forgot we had 2 books this month. Oh, okay, we're opening this book first. Oh my god. This isn't the month we have 2 books. This is an extra book. I'm confused. I thought this was the month that we had 2 books, and I thought I knew what I was going to pull out of here, but I didn't know what I was going to pull out of here, and it's Legend Born by Tracy Dion. I'm confused, but I'm happy. So Legend Born was Owlcrate's book of the month last month. And now Illumicrate have added it in as like a bonus paperback. It doesn't say anything on there to explain why they have 2 books this month, but I know they're doing 2 books in December, so I thought that this was going to be something else, and it's not. But I'm happy with it anyway, because now I don't need to read my fancy edition, and I can read this paperback edition instead. So thank you, Illumicrate. This might be because it's their 5th anniversary. We have some sadness. We have some sadness in the baby zone. We will be back momentarily. So that is a baby calmed down, and I will get back to fangirling about the fact that it was a surprise book, and that's really fun. I've now got 2 copies of that, so I don't know. Once I've read it, I might end up doing a giveaway for it, because I don't need 2 copies. But check back for more information on that, because I don't know when I will have time to read it, because our reading is just stacked up for the next couple of months. But the last thing in the box that I'd already seen a glimpse of before I got all bamboozled by the paperback was the book sleeve this month. And it's The Great Library of Zazoma, which is inspired by Stranger the Dreamer by Laini Taylor. And like, oh, I've got a Stranger the Dreamer book sleeve. Is this real life? This is so beautiful. I love it so much. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I've had this box sat in my kitchen for like 2 weeks waiting for Owlcrate to arrive, and I could have known this was in there the whole time. Oh, this is just stunning. And this is by, I can't see it. This is by Pahomey. Oh, so Pahomey started doing a Harry Potter book sleeve collection with Illumicrate, and then they decided they didn't want to go ahead with it, so they decided that Pahomey was going to do art for different locations from popular book series. And apparently Stranger the Dreamer is one of those, so I'm really, really glad that they decided to go this way instead of just cancelling the set, because like, this is gorgeous. I'm just glad to have it. And inside the book sleeve is, if I can get it out, inside the book sleeve is the book, which is The Once and Future Witches by Alex E. Harrow, who is the author of The 10,000 Doors of January. This is her 2nd novel, and it looks so stunning. It's got the red sprayed edges, which is beautiful. I know it was meant to have some kind of artwork under the dust jacket, but it got missed because of everything going on with like publishers at the moment. But it's still got the lovely foiling on the spine, which is beautiful. And as far as I'm aware, this is like a feminist book about witches in like New Salem. I might be making that up. Let's find out together. In 1893, there's no such thing as witches. There used to be in the wild, dark days before the burnings began, but now witching is nothing but tidy charms and nursery rhymes. If the modern woman wants any measure of power, she must find it at the ballot box. But when the Eastwood sisters, James Juniper, Agnes Amarantha, and Beatrice Belladonna join the suffragists of New Salem, they begin to pursue the forgotten words and ways that might turn the women's movement into the witches' movement. Stalked by shadows and sickness, hunted by forces that will not suffer a witch to vote, and perhaps not even to live, the sisters will need to delve into the oldest magics, draw new alliances, and heal the bond between them if they want to survive. There's no such thing as witches, but there will be. Oh, this sounds so good. Honestly, it's just so beautiful. And it's also signed, which is exciting. I've got the 10,000 Doors of January on my Kindle and I still haven't had a chance to read it yet, but I think that is going to be something that I'm prioritising. Oh, I now have a witch to help me. Sean is just lobbing all of the stuff at my head today. This is exciting, but also scary. As you can see, we have a very extensive Squishmallow collection. It is a problem. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, we've got another witch! Oh my god! Sean! I forgot I had another witch as well. Thank you. Please stop throwing things at my head. So, we have Beautiful Book. And with the Beautiful Book, which I'm going to put back in its book sleeve so that it doesn't get damaged before Sean carries on throwing things at my bloody head, I'm going to grab out... We have some, like, temporary tattoo things by the looks of things. I don't know if they are or not. It doesn't actually say... Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I didn't realise that something on the left-hand side had been missed. These are inspired by the Starless Sea. This is a book plate set with artwork by Jess Lee Design. Okay. Not what I was expecting. They kind of look like temporary tattoos, but I can see it's got Ex Libris on there now. That would not be a great thing for a temporary tattoo. I mean, it would be, but, like, yeah, I understand more. Definitely not sure I'm going to use these because where you only get 6 of them. Like, I mean, I've got, like, book plate sets where you've got, like, the stamp so that you can make all of your books uniform. So I don't think I'll use these. Like, the artwork is really, really beautiful, though, and I should have seen that it was Starless Sea inspired because it's got, like, the funky key that's on the front cover. But that was a nice surprise to find, like, hidden in the dust jacket like that. So, oh my god, picking a winner this month. Oh god, I'm gonna go with my heart, which is saying Illumicrate. Number 1, because, like, surprise second book, that's awesome. Number 2, beautiful book sleeve. Number 3, reusable face covering. Like, no other boxes that I know of, I don't know if any of the ones I don't subscribe to have done them. But as far as I'm aware, no other boxes have done reusable face coverings. So, considering everything that's going on in the world at the moment, that is a genius inclusion. The Christmas tree decoration, then knowing that, like, people are going to be using those this time of year, and that's the perfect inclusion for a November/December box. Not a huge fan of the book plate set, and I still don't really know what to do with the ceramic book, but it's so beautifully designed that I can't even be mad about it. Oh, but then Owlcrate, no, it's Illumicrate. Illumicrate's won this one. A Strange the Dreamer book sleeve. This, it would have won if they'd only just had this. Like, let's be honest. Like, I like the change that Owlcrate did to Among the Beasts and Briars, but I love the sprayed edges on this, and I think that it looks stunning. And it's not Illumicrate's fault that they didn't have that hidden foil design, because that was a problem with the pressing, and that's obviously understandable. So yeah, like, even though it's not as special as it was going to be, it's still really, really special, and it sounds like it's going to be an amazing story. And just Strange the Dreamer. Strange the Dreamer. So Illumicrate wins this one. So Owlcrate's streak has been broken, which is not actually too surprising, because I'm kind of surprised they won that many in a row. That sounds really bad, but, like, I've always preferred Illumicrate. It's only when I've always thought that I prefer Illumicrate. It's only when I'm, like, directly comparing and contrasting them that I'm like, oh, actually, maybe I don't. But I think this month Illumicrate's got it. And I'm already looking forward to seeing what happens in December, because I just feel like it's going to be a wild ride. But yes, thank you for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this episode of Bookbox Battle. Please let me know down in the comments if you would have picked a different winner, or which item was your favourite, like which book you're more excited about. Just talk to me about these boxes. I think that they've both done amazingly this month, and I'm so glad that I've gotten to open them both, because I've been waiting to open Illumicrate for so long, and hopefully there won't be as bad shipping delays next month. But I will see you tomorrow with another Bookmas video. Thank you so much for watching and subscribing and coming with me on this ridiculously long 31-day journey. But I will see you tomorrow with our next video. Bye!